What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel of Nonfiction. This is RealFansSports, and trust me, we tried to go live before the game started, but the tablet was not letting me get on. So I'm here now. It's mostly just a watch party because, I mean, as far as expectations, let's be honest, do I expect the Warriors to win this game? Not with the roster of only 8 people. And the Spurs are full, but I mean they're playing decent. It's more so to figure out what's going to happen in the third and fourth quarters. If they can keep it up, if they can't keep it up, it's going to be an issue. What up, Yash? What up, Daniel? How you doing? So what's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. Yes, happy Wednesday to you guys. Like I said, I tried to get on earlier, but how you doing? How you doing? Butterscotch Official, welcome back. Welcome back. What up, Yash? Hope everybody's doing well. Right now, the Spurs are not playing to their potential right now, and they have about 6 or 7 turnovers already. The Warriors have nothing to lose because they don't really have. I mean, they've already technically solidified a play-in position. So that, I mean, you still want to play to win, to create uniformity, to be better and be more prepared as you get into the actual playing in the playoffs. If you get past the play-in, but them being 10th, I think they have to win 2 games just to get into the playoffs, I believe. Castle for 3 is no good. Rebound Spurs. Spurs put the 3 back up. 26 feet. Rebound Warriors. But thank you guys for stopping by. I put water here. I did water here. Sorry, my face is all up in the camera. I just leaning forward because it has been a freaking struggle. It has been a struggle to get this stream up. Like I started at like 6:20 trying to get this stream together, and I'm still glitchy right now. So I do apologize in the beginning. So it's SRV my favorites. KKR tomorrow. Oh yeah, where are they playing at? Oh, my legs, and I'm in a very uncomfortable chair. But welcome in. Today has been a little bit difficult, a little bit of struggle. Draymond shooting from free throws. It's 38-32 with 9:30 to go in second quarter. Benefit for the Spurs. The Spurs have Satan Kolkata. Okay. A benefit for the Spurs, they have a full. They run quite frequently, so they're kind of keeping up with it. Spurs, if Fox has the rock, they're trying to swing it to Wembanyama, but it's not going to go. He's going to drive on Pat Spencer. He'll be short, but gets his putback off the rim. Brandon brings it up to Cryer. Cryer back to Pods. Pods to Spencer. Spencer to Draymond. Draymond dribbles into the paint. Kind of gets stuck. Passes it back out to, how you doing, Korea? Hello. Welcome in. Hope all is well with you. 42-33 after the turnover. It's the 4th turnover in the Warriors. Nice little alley-oop to Wembanyama. There's nothing you can do about that, especially with how we're playing right now. Pause with another 3. Almost when it rattles out. Give me a foul on Draymond on the fast break attempt. He said, "How are you?" I'm okay. I'm a little tired, but it's raining here, so the rain kind of does that. So again, sorry about the glitchiness of the stream, and also is a bystander of the rain. Says Odell Beckham Jr. is returning to the Giants and signing a 3-year deal. It's cool. Oh, it works out for him. But I'm doing well. How are you doing? How are you doing? Said me it's 10:55 p.m. It is 7:56 here. Oh, I can't wait. I need to get me a chair, man. Oops, sorry. Is that good? A little bit earlier than you guys. 43:33. I mean, at first I wasn't going to do this game because I kind of knew it was going to be one of those games that by the fourth quarter is going to go crazy. But it's more so just kind of a chill watch party. But if anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, so what's up to everybody on RealFansSports? Appreciate you stopping by. Again, my name is Nonpfixion. My co-host Zach is not here today. He did do a live stream the other night. Shout out to everybody on Come On In Sports, those who are on Nonfiction on Twitch, and the couple of you guys over there on X. Welcome in. So what are you doing? Technically, this is a kind of a chill watch party for the Warriors. See right next to me, or this way. That's the score for the Warriors game, which we're currently watching and discussing and talking about in the stream. That's break attempt. Wimbenyama. It's gonna be to try to dunk on him. He'll say, "You're not doing that." He push him midair. It's gonna be a third foul on the new Warriors player. Let's sail to the line and shoot free throws. Makes the first free throw. Love how like in middle games now they just throw up the DraftKings stuff. Current score is 44-33 with 7:54 to go in the second quarter. Vassell makes the second free throw. Spencer brings the rock down, swings it, gets it back guarded by Fox. Now they switch off. Gets it to Curry, Seth Curry. Back to Spencer. Spencer swings it out to Will. Will for three. Short again. That's the second or third 3-pointer he was short on. One question: do you play Roblox? I have never played Roblox. Do you play Roblox? Nice little spin move into the layup. Easy work right there. So you do. Wait, one of my friends that when I used to stream on Twitch, one of my friends, she used to play it a lot. I've never played it. Why do you ask? Harper gets to the line after the layup and the foul. So am I alone? Like am I alone in my house? No. I'm alone on stream, not in my house. No. Why do you ask? Just asking. Okay. Yeah, no, I am not solo. Oh, let me do this. There you go. You like playing Roblox? Oh, I've never played it. Right now, I don't play anything. My stuff is in storage. I don't have my PlayStation right now. But what I normally play was like Overwatch. I play Overwatch a lot. I like the competitive aspect of the game and how a single player can affect the entire outcome. What do you play besides Roblox? Mr. Goat, please don't come here and start doing this. If you come here and continue to do this, you will be banned. I don't need you coming here complaining about a team that doesn't have all its parts, that hasn't had all its parts since pretty much the beginning of the season. So please stop. I don't need you doing it today. I used to play Fortnite. I play Fortnite since the beginning, since chapter 1, season 2 or 3. I played it all the way up until chapter 2, season, what was that, 4 or 5, maybe 6? Yeah, I played it for quite a while. I have a lot of skins. And I have a code too, a Fortnite code you can use. It's just nonfiction. You have a Fortnite code. I was like one of the first non-big streamers back in the day to get a code. So what is your favorite YouTuber? I don't have a favorite YouTuber. I watch a few different YouTubers. I don't have a favorite though. Who's your favorite YouTuber? There's no excuses for what you playing this boy. They need to. Mr. Goat, bro. Do you see what the roster looks like right now? And you're still complaining? You gotta stop. Yeah, none of their main players are even playing besides Draymond and Podzimski. It is Bolo's hot. I have no idea who that. What kind of content do they do? What kind of content it's Boo Shot? I never heard of that person. There's thousands of streamers, so content creators, so it doesn't. What kind of content do they do? 50 to 35 after the layup. Nice little move from Curry with the scoop layup. 50 to 35 currently. Fox for 3. A long 3 is good. You say you spelled it wrong? Oh, no worries. What kind of work did they do? Prior to bring the rock up. Seth Curry from the elbow. Got it to go. 53 to 37 is the score right now. Yeah, Cora, what kind of content they do? Once again, if you're new here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. We go live. We try to go live 3 to 5 times a week, and we do have content that we'll be dropping. Zach is working on a lot of content for the channel, so hopefully we'll get some stuff out soon. He's taking a little break from the content so he can actually build up a group of videos so we could drop some so he can have time, you know, in his real life. You trying to get in here, Dolph, or what are you doing? Curry gets to the glass. Nice little kiss off the glass. We're at a break right now in the action. Long three, no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds by the Warriors. Going to stay Spurs ball. 4:54 to go. 53-37. You said I don't know why Warriors have so many fans because they're at home. You need to stop it. Mr. Go, let me ask you a question. Say yes if you're listening. Just say yes. Don't say anything else. Say yes if you're listening. Castle gets injured as he's going up for a shot. So it's going to be a foul. I'm not certain what you're saying. What to Cora? What is it? What do you mean? What is what? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Castle from the line. Makes the first. I like Castle. Castle's nice. Castle's a baller. Makes the second free throw. Should be 50. Why the score didn't change? Cryer brings the rock up. Swings to Spencer. Swings to Will. Will gets into the paint. Off the glass is no good. Castle gets to the rim. Easy work. I think it should be 59-37, right? No, I was talking about Mr. Goat, not you. You good, man? Oh, okay. What up, French Wembanyama fan? What up, man? Oh, you're muted. Oh, there you go. Say something. I'll hear you. Mm-mm. Check your mic in the settings. But how you doing, French Wemby fan? I hear something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can now.
All right. Yeah, Castle nice, man. Castle nice.
Yeah, Castle is nice. Fire at the line to shoot two.
Okay, I see. I'm a little ahead of you.
Oh yeah. You at the telly?
Yeah.
You back out there up north?
South.
Oh, okay.
No, I am north. I am north.
Okay. So you good? How about you? I'm doing good, man. Just kind of watching this game.
Can I go to sleep?
I mean, hey, you said it was almost 11 o'clock, so if he's tired, you better go to bed, brother. Mr. Go, you said okay. You responded yes. So let me ask you this: do you like the Warriors? First, do you like the Warriors? Just answer that question, yes or no.
What's the debate about, man? What's the debate?
There's no debate. It's somebody that doesn't understand sport. Understand sports. So,
you say he don't understand sports?
No, he don't understand sports. Can you see me and hear me now still?
Yeah, I can see you.
If it's not watchable, then why are you watching it? Like, just turn it off. Just turn it off. The problem with fans like you, Mr. Goat, is you're so used to the winning era that when they start losing, you don't know how to accept it. So then it's everybody else's fault. Oh, we're playing a bad team or we're not getting the call. No, we have 8 players on our roster right now. And only I think 3 of them have been drafted. So that should explain to you the position that we are in at the moment. You know how many injured players we have? You're complaining about them losing? Just stop. There's no point to it. There's no point to it. You're just making yourself miserable. And when you voicing your miserable ass opinions, you're making the people in the chat miserable as well. Because your opinions is based off of somebody that don't know sports. You don't understand sports. And it's sad. Especially when myself or Dolph or Zach have on many occasions tried to explain to you and explain to you how the game changes. The Warriors have been good from 2014 to 2025, technically. We had a run. We're the last actual dynasty that might ever exist. It was a run that that most people believe should have never happened in the first place. But we got a run. We got 4 titles, some Hall of Famers coming out of it, and some great memories. Accept it for what it is. Every team gets to a point when they go through a run like that, they have to retool eventually. And they go through that slide. And if they're lucky, that slide only lasts a couple of years. But we have to really rebuild once Steph is gone. Just accept what's going on, enjoy those last years, and keep pushing.
The Warriors need prayers. That's how bad the Warriors are getting blown out at home.
I just wish you understood sports. Like, you know, it's sad when I see people like you comments like you make the game unenjoyable. Even when they're losing, you can still enjoy something by watching and enjoying your team. But you make it unenjoyable.
Let me change the mood a little bit. Let me ask you a question. Do the Spurs have what it takes?
Yes.
To unthrone the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, they beat them in they beat them in the season several times already. I think they do.
And we talking the series. We're different from the season.
I know. I still think they do.
Okay. Now my dog.
I don't think Chet can stop Wembanyama.
Nah, shit. Who can? But
that's my point. Even as Castle grows into his position, I love the way he plays. The only thing that's going to. I mean, let's be honest about it. When it comes to OKC, there's a stat that they have that nobody has except the Lakers. Is the number of times getting to the free throw line.
And that's the next team I was coming with.
And the fact that the Lakers, only reason they're to the point they are now is because the last 20 games, if you look at their free throw percentage, it's ridiculous. They're back to that 2023 season where they was like plus 500 getting to the line. Okay. But they're not a championship team by no means.
We beat them 4 out of 5 times. Yeah, in the regular season. Regular season in the NBA playoff or series is different. It's different.
Oh, yeah. But I would be more fearful for Wembanyama if OKC had won 2 championships back to back. They've only won 1. To me, one is cool. Right. But just like when Celtics won 1, when they tried to get back, it didn't happen the way they wanted to happen. But at the same time, I know my personal preference as far as who I would think would be a better championship is I would love to see Western Conference Finals Spurs OKC.
Yeah.
Because as far as like I've said it in many videos, I even made a short out of it. When it comes to the future of the NBA, I do believe that the face of the league should be an American. I do believe that because I think it changed the way the game looks when it's not. Because we see how the game looks now when the face of the league is not necessarily an American player, American-born player.
Whose fault is that?
It's the league. The league who picks the player.
Right. Hey, well,
I mean, it's the league who picks the player.
It's better American players.
I mean, we have one. They just don't. I think Anthony Edwards should be the face of the league.
Over Shea?
Oh, of course.
Why?
The way he plays. He doesn't. The way Shea plays. It's one. If you watch my last short, it's a softer league.
Okay.
It's a flopping league. That's
same not league Anthony Edwards plays in.
Anthony Edwards does not flop. there's a difference in playing style. There's a complete difference in playing style.
Right.
One reminds you of the 90s, early 2000s. One reminds you of watching FIFA soccer.
Okay.
And the same thing with Shea, Joker, Brunson, old boy from the Pacers, Luka. They all play that same style of I'm gonna draw the foul to get to the line because I'm not good enough to do anything else.
When you say from the page, you talking about Halliburton?
Yeah. He's a flopper too. He don't flop as much as Brunson does, but he is a flopper. And he's out of control when he plays. I think that's more of his fault than anything. He plays like Jordan Poole.
Is a flopper.
You don't think he's a flopper?
I'm asking, bro.
You don't think he's a flopper? How many games have you watched?
I'm gonna look at more basketball. I like watching the playoffs though.
I'll say this: Quentin Q in our stream, who is a New York fan, will admit to you that Jordan Brunson is a flopper. He knows it for a fact.
Jalen Brunson's a flopper.
Oh, he's a flopper. The Jaden Brunson that we see in New York and Jaden Brunson in Dallas is two different players.
Who comes out the East?
Could be Detroit.
You think Detroit coming out the East?
It could be. The East to me is like I have no idea. I don't know if there's a clear cut favorite in the East.
You're getting healthy, man. Triple-double tonight. Dangerous.
Are you talking about the Celtics?
Yes, they dangerous.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely dangerous.
They dangerous.
I still don't say – I don't think there's a clear-cut favorite. That's one thing. I know most people believe in the West is going to be OKC, but I think they're still – I think San Antonio has a lot to say about that.
And Denver, keep the Nuggets.
I do think Denver does have some playoff push. I just don't know if I see them winning another title.
They're gonna need that third person.
In the beginning of the season they had him, and then he got injured. He came back and he started playing better. What's old boy's name?
Gordon.
Yeah, because the way he started the season out was the hottest start he ever had in his career. He was almost 50% from three from the first couple weeks of the season. He was killing. Right. And watching him play in the beginning of the season was the best version I've ever seen of him ever, and since he's been in the league.
So everybody in the chat right now, let me and Nine know right now who comes out the East and who comes out the West. Give us your 2025-2026 NBA Finals. Who you got? Me, I'm calling it right now. I hate to say it, man. I'm calling the Lakers. I'm calling the Lakers in the West. Don't like them, but
even with that bad defense,
I'm calling it like they got that dog, bro.
But they got the worst. They got some of the worst defense in the league, just like the Nuggets. Nuggets is horrible defense on get back. Lakers is horrible in transition, and they don't play well in the third, fourth quarters all the time.
But they got the closers.
You talking about because they got Luka and Reeves?
Yeah, and the other one. And LeBron.
Depending on what version you get of him.
And LeBron. Now in the East, I'm going to Celtics. Throwback. Lakers Celtics. Y'all, a lot of people gonna like it.
Yeah, because it's not gonna go with what people think. It's not gonna go how people think it's gonna go.
All right, with James. Shout out to my brother James Patrick, the form media.
What up? I would love to see San Antonio come back to fruition. Okay. I think San Antonio is the next dynasty.
James say Celtics and Spurs. I would love it. Is Wemby ready for the big stage? Is he ready for the big stage?
I think so. Well, you don't think he is?
But this will be his first time. It's something about going on that journey, man. It's something about the first time you go. It's different.
It's different.
I mean, the playoffs, the pressure's different. The intensity is different. Every possession matters. every
Do you think
turnover.
do you think the intensity of the Olympics finals is just as great as the intensity of NBA finals, or greater because you're playing for a big something much
Because you're playing for your country.
You're playing for something much bigger.
Yeah, you're playing for the country. Yeah,
that's why I think Wembanyama has it already.
Yeah,
because he's not only been there with that, but he's also been there before he even got to the league.
Yeah, but that's the Olympics. This is the
NBA. But it's a
best
bigger
in the world.
Like, that's my point.
World.
That's my point.
Best in the world.
But the best of the world, he lost to who? He lost to the Avengers. He didn't lose to SGA. He lost to the Avengers.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying OKC won't possibly win it. They probably will. But I'm telling you, I think watching the game, because I've watched so many games this season, and I've seen them multiple times, their style of play is just ugly to watch. SGA last game had 47 points. Yeah, 47 points. He was 21 or 25 from the free throw line.
But how's that on him if they're giving them the calls?
It's a part.
Is that on him or is that on the refs?
It's both. It's part because is it on him when he goes like this? Is it on him? Who does that? Does he doing it or the ref doing it?
All right, but if I'm the ref and I know if it's not a foul, I'm not gonna call it. But they call it foul.
But do you look at the list of who gets foul calls the most? Have you seen that list?
I know he tops the list.
But you look at the players who don't get those calls.
No, who don't? Give me an example.
I mean, I always go to number one person, Steph Curry. I always go to that person. Steph Curry has the most games with above 45 points with less than 5 free throws. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Statistically, does that make sense?
Steph don't drive that much.
Stop that. That's a lie. You know that's not the truth. You already know that's not the truth. They've already disproven that comment right there. That comment right there has already been disproven.
You know that what people say. He don't drive enough. He just shoots. But
even when he just shoot, he gets fouled at the 3-point, and he don't get the call. Let's go back to the finals with the Celtics. How many times he got fouled shooting 3 and never got a call in that series? Steph should have averaged 45 points in that series.
The one the Celtics won?
No, when they beat the Celtics.
Oh, okay.
I was like, because they never beat the Warriors in the finals, so I don't know which one you're talking about.
I'm just messing with you. So, all right, but let me go back to the Spurs right quick with Wemby. Big shoes to follow the field.
Oh yeah.
As for Tim Duncan, the Admiral David Robinson. I mean, big man can do it all. You with one of the most winningest franchises. I just think that they're gonna have a good run, but I don't see them making the finals. I don't even see them making the Western Conference Finals. If they play the Lakers knock them out. Lakers knock them out. Too strong. Because down the stretch, I'm telling you, Luka, say what you want. Luka's deadly, man.
I'd say he is definitely good. He will be deadly if he plays defense.
Listen, a lot of them good if they play defense, but on offense, listen, he just an assassin, man.
Oh yeah, I've always said he's a good player. I'd never take that from him.
Then you got old man Winter just hanging around. He'll drop 25, 30 on you. Play flashbacks, play defense when he needs to, when he wants to, when it matters the most. In the playoffs, when it matters, in the series. I'm telling you, man. I'm not a Lakers fan. I don't like the Lakers, but they just.
I still just don't think the Lakers win the title.
They dangerous.
But I felt as soon as they got Luka and I saw how that team looked, I felt they weren't going to win the title with LeBron still there. I think they win with LeBron gone, and they have somebody else there to replace him. They win with him gone.
Who?
But that's
you. So you think that's going to be a problem in the playoffs?
No, I just always felt that they wasn't going to win with that combination of player because I think the defense is going to hurt them. They're going to have to, if they don't play defense, they're going to have to outscore everybody, and they're going to be in foul trouble. they're going to be getting foul trouble if they have to play somebody to Wembanyama because their defense it's going to get their bigs in trouble. Unless LeBron going to try to play Wembanyama, which he's not going to do.
No. What you do is listen. Let Wemby. You know the old saying. Let Wemby go get his. Just hold everybody else down. That's it.
And you think they're going to shut down Fox?
Man, Fox like the weather. You never know what you're going to get, man.
But Fox in the playoffs is deadly.
Yeah, in the first
Fox
round.
in the playoffs is deadly. He's never had a complete team. He's never had a complete team.
Got to see
game 1 and 3.
Games 1 and 3. He good in games 1 and game 3. Other than that, let me see.
I mean, he's on a new team, different person on the team.
Man, birds of the feather flock together, man.
What does that mean when it's not the Kings anymore? The Kings were never destined to get past the Warriors. We all know that never destined to get past the Warriors or the Clippers. We knew that wasn't happening ever. That's always been little brother. So that was never going to change. Even now, as good a players they have on that squad, that team was to fulfill a spot. That's it.
So last night, the night before Wemby hit 41? That was his career high, right?
Probably. I don't know his career high.
41 is his career high. He should roll out the bed and score 40.
He should.
You 7'6", got manhandled, can do it all. There's no way he should average 40 a game.
He probably should. Especially with this soft-ass league.
Bro, look at the score. There's your answer. Stop fighting, Mr. GOAT.
Wemby, don't even. He's a Warriors fan that don't understand sports. Don't understand how injuries take effect.
Is Curry playing now? I don't think so. So maybe that's why the Warriors are getting blown out this bad.
But Mr. GOAT, Curry's not the only reason they're not playing well. They have no Curry. They have no Butler. They have no Porzingis. They have no GP. They're missing. Who else are missing? They're missing. What's the kid that blew his knee out? Moody. Moody's gone.
Moody blew his knee out?
Yeah, two games ago.
Wow.
They was winning, and on a fast break, ball got tossed to him. He's going to dunk. And as soon as he went like this to jump, he jumped and his knee popped out. And he was just come back from hand surgery. So, or hand not surgery, but like rehabbing his hand. And he was actually playing some of his best ball.
KP is resting tonight, and Milton is resting.
Oh yeah, Milton's out too. Who actually been playing a lot better. I think he finally found his confidence again because he's been playing a lot better.
Gotcha. All right, let's see. Who's your MVP for the season?
You said caressing is crazy. No, Porzingis and Milton are not allowed right now to play 2 games back to back. So they're not allowed to.
Load management.
Yeah, they're not. The doctors won't even allow them to play 2 games back to back because both of them still technically rehabbing, even though they've been playing.
So when the playoffs come around, restrictions gonna be lifted.
Oh, they don't matter. I don't. They're not doing nothing. I am. Again, people have to understand. I'm a logical fan. I don't be like, oh, Steph's gonna come back. We're gonna run the table. Nah. Now, if we still had like 20-something games left and he came back, I can see it happening. But right now, with like 5 games left or 4 games, whatever's left over, no. Right. They might as well keep Steph out. Let Steph come back fully healed. But Butler's already off crutches, so that's a plus. The Moody's gonna be gone for at least another a year. I'm assuming.
Yeah, Butler's not coming back the next season too, right?
I don't think he is, but he's already off crutches. I just saw that, so I don't know. I don't know what his actual progress is supposed to be. I have no idea. But the fact that he's already off crutches, I thought that was impressive.
Yeah.
One of the creators on here that does nothing but Warriors content, he has a bunch of behind the scenes footage, showing Moody without crutches. I just saw Moody with crutches. Not Moody, but Butler without crutches.
Okay.
And I just saw Butler with crutches like 2 weeks ago, so it's actually pretty cool.
Gotcha.
But as far as the MVP, I don't know. They'll probably be Shea again.
All right. Hey, everybody, do us a favor. Hit that like button. This is Real Fan Sports. Come on in, Sports Network. That's your host, Nonfiction. It's your boy, Dolph Jackson. Spurs just putting a whooping on the Warriors tonight.
I mean, if anybody expected something different, you're delusional. I just did it to have a stream up. Because I even said that on my other stream. I was like, we're just doing it just to have a stream up.
I just like, I'm being missed.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this school. Damn. Hold on. Now,
What?
I know before I jumped on, I had just turned the game on. I really didn't look at what court. I could have swore this game was about to end. We had halftime and it's 70-49.
Do you see who's on the roster? Do you see who's on the roster?
Wow.
These are all like G League players.
Next man up, man. You're in the NBA, damn it.
Right. When you say next man up, you realize the next man up ain't the same quality player as the man he's replacing, right?
I understand. Yeah, I understand.
So when you say next man, it ain't the same, brother. This ain't the Warriors of 2016. Because next man up in 2016, we had the best second roster in the league. Our second roster was better than most starting rosters.
Man, all right. Totally. This totally everybody. This totally away from this game. I just saw a score with the Grizzlies and the Knicks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And mostly it had to do with him. Has the shine, the love for Ja Morant, man. Is it just gone? You know, I don't even see the league like really trying to
The game is chances.
push him as one of his young stars anymore, man.
The game is chances. He messed that up. They messed that up 2 years ago, brother. He's no longer part of the equation. I was like, you should. That's the obvious thing. He's no longer part of the equation. If he leave the league, they wouldn't care.
That's sad, man.
Yes, it is. It is, but it is that sad. But at the same time, when you don't learn from your own mistakes, you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
Let us know in the chat your thoughts.
And then what makes it worse is your dad's on the sideline. You still do. He ain't trying to help you because he's just as stubborn. Because when you had the first, situation on live on Instagram Live, you should learn from there. Then when you at the high school and you're shooting around and the gun fall out your hip, you should have learned there. Then you argue with people in the fans. You start in trouble with that. Then your dad about to get in a fight with Shannon Sharp. Then you just talk shit to random veterans because you just mad at the world. You gotta look at yourself. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Yeah, you gotta change. Because there becomes a point when it's like, when do you take accountability for some of the things that have happened? Because he was supposed to be the face of the league.
Yeah, I kind of think he got a big head, but I kind of thought like he was bigger than the league.
Probably.
That's what I get from it. And the league had to humble him quick, let him see, hey, you're not bigger than the league.
Thank you so much for the thumbs up and the like. Appreciate you. So you guys great job. Thank you so much. You're definitely not greater than the league.
To be that talented, man, and
I think the other problem also is you don't have real friends around you.
Leeches.
Your friends.
Yes, men.
Your friends, yes, man, because they're getting something. They're getting a benefit from it, not because they want to see you grow and become a better person and become a great player. Because he has the potential to be a great player.
One of the greatest.
Even after getting the injury, he's still rehabbing. He still can be that explosive guy.
Right.
He still can right now.
Right.
And nobody's saying he can't change around. He can't change his career path, but it's on him now. Now it's on him. The NBA gave you 2 chances back to back. What shoe he with? They're gonna get you your own signature shoe, like actually your signature to try to be like the next Jordan shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the league was like, this is who we want. And you obviously know that. You make your mistakes. Your friends, for whatever reason, are still the same friends from school that they're part of the problem. And because if me and Dolph been best friends since high school, Dolph get to the league. I'm a corner boy, or I do whatever I do because I carry what I carry because I fear for my life. I'm not going to bring you around me. I'm going to go to where you at, but I'm going to leave that shit on the block. Right. Because I don't want to involve you. I don't want to end your career, and I don't want to interrupt anything that you're doing to make yourself better. But that's also deals with having real friends. And because I'll give you a story from when I was at Fresno State. I'm not going to say the kid's name, but we had a receiver. Really good, really talented. He was small, but at the same time, he was talented as hell. Had broke some records at Fresno State. And it was time for him to not necessarily graduate, but he was going to the draft. He was supposed to get drafted. Teams had actually come to the school to see him. He was dating my close friend. So I knew all the behind the scenes shit. Well, all my friends, we knew because he would come to our apartment. He's supposed to be a New York Giant. They already said they're going to draft him. A week and a half before the draft, they're in Fresno instead of out where he's supposed to be, partying. They're all drunk. So instead of them either walking to the next party or calling a cab, they get into the SUV and drive. He crashes the SUV. The friends get out, left him.
Wow.
Police show up. Story's over. No draft. Never gets to the league. He never made it to the league after that. Once the Giants and whoever else who were eyeing him saw he was an irresponsible young person, that shut that door. I have no idea where I haven't seen him in a long time. He might be back in Central Cali right now. I have no idea where he's at. I haven't seen him in so long. Right. I've seen a lot of his friends who did go to the league, but they also kept their nose clean. Yeah. A couple of them that kept their nose clean, surprisingly, them dudes was Bloods and Crips. Like we knew they were real. They were from Inglewood. They were from Compton. They was real deal. But they kept their nose clean enough to get into the league to at least play 3 years to get that check. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? But he messed it up. It's like when you have friends, if they're not real friends, they're gonna ruin your life, man. They're gonna ruin your life. Especially in a position, you're in an elevated position like some of these guys are. Right. Because to be able to get a job is cool. But to be able to get to a point where your first check can change not only your life, but your entire family's life. Yeah. That's something special, Game changing. Yeah. And if your friends don't see that, they don't care. They don't care about you.
There's in it for what they can get.
Vultures. Yeah. Leeches, like you said, leeches, yeah.
Yeah, that's why that word friend. You got to throw that word around very carefully.
You can't give it to everybody because everybody don't agree with
associates.
I used to tell my daughter that. She's like, I got a lot of friends. I'm like, no, you got a lot of associates. And not everybody gonna be there for when you in your worst. Right. Those who won't be there, that's your associate. Yeah. You keep them at a distance. I always tell her, I said, you give everybody enough rope. Give them enough rope. Some may use it, some may not. But the ones who hang themselves, that's the ones they ain't real friends.
Yeah, they're gonna show themselves.
Yeah. They definitely will.
Most definitely.
But I mean, as far as like what you're saying about the playoffs, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if SGA gets back. I wouldn't be surprised if he won MVP because we all know that when it comes to, especially when it comes to MVP, the league has a system of how they do stuff with MVP. Because there's times when we probably thought it should have been Kobe and it wasn't Kobe. It should have been LeBron and it wasn't LeBron. It should have been Steve Nash and it wasn't. It's because they have an agenda, and right now they clearly have one. But it's NBA, it's a business, so they got a brand they put forth, and I'm not surprised. It's just unfortunately, as much basketball I've watched this season, there's been some good quality basketball. It's just certain teams you can see it more when the game is supposed to go a certain. You just see it more, and it's kind of sad. Like I guess when I was younger, I probably always saw it, but never saw it to like this degree. I'll say it like that. Because I mean, of course, once Jordan became who he was, there was probably some leading to keep him in that path. Because that's what they wanted the brand to be cleaned up from the Pistons. Right? That was obvious.
Right.
That was obvious. But at the same time, it's like Kobe. They didn't want Kobe to. The league didn't want Kobe to be that face. That was obvious. That was too obvious.
When they
didn't let CP3 go there, that was hella obvious. It's like we can't give him that, dude.
Man, they did right stopping that, man. That would have been unfair as hell, man.
But it wasn't against the rules.
Don't care. That was good, man. That was unfair, man. Chris Paul was gonna play with man. That was they did right.
No, they didn't.
First of all, they were taking advantage of an inept organization ran by that had a buffoon as a general manager.
But how many times has the league stepped in to do something like that? How many times?
They did it that time, and they did the right thing. And
they did that in spite of Kobe.
No, the commissioner did it because he didn't like the general manager. I'm telling you,
but that wasn't his place to do that, though. That wasn't his place.
It was because it was unfair. He didn't want Kobe to win anymore. just like Adam Silver should have stepped in last year when Nico Buffoon traded Luka without telling no damn body to the Lakers, not talking no other team. He just traded him of all the teams, you trade him straight to the Lakers.
Oh yeah, but then when he when you see what all happened, I think doesn't he have a job with the Lakers now?
Yeah, I think and thank you. Is the league doing anything that ain't suspicious? That ain't suspicious as hell.
Are they doing anything? Did you ever watch the videos I sent you about the Kawhi shit? Like that was illegal. What they did was actually illegal. It was against the state. With Kawhi and the owner of the Clippers. Remember those videos I was talking about at the beginning of the season?
Him and Steve.
Yeah, like what they did, that company that was formed to give him that donor money that he didn't do nothing for, all that was actually illegal. They're just sweeping that shit under the rug. They just sweeping that shit under the rug.
They were money laundering.
Basically. And then when Steve was like, oh, I don't know who the guys are. Yeah, you do. There's proof that you know exactly who they are. This dude got a sponsorship and didn't have to do anything for it. He didn't have to go nowhere. He didn't have to speak nowhere. He was getting checks. But it totaled the amount he needed to complete that contract from Steve Ballmer.
Cool.
That's so fishy. But you stop CP3. Come on now.
Man, you did right. Stop that shit, man.
I mean, if that's the case, then they should have stopped the Luka trade. But
real talk, man. You don't trade. Man just had you in the finals, man.
I never understood that. I like that's why I felt it was extras behind it, especially when, like I said, when you find out that he ends up working for the Lakers. I'm like, ain't nobody saying this but me. Like, this is weird.
It's crazy. Who the hell Draymond? Draymond getting into it with somebody?
You're talking to Richard Jefferson.
Oh.
They always talk trash. Especially because they played together for a while. Say, hey, I watched your video. Did you watch the IPL? I did not watch. I don't have access to IPL matches right now. I have access to some rugby, some cricket, but I don't have the access to IPL. My regular laptop is in storage, so on this I can't do I can't use all the other stuff to watch the games we can because it'll shut this thing down.
79 to 60. I got 7:42 on my clock.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm watching 24. I think it's Vassal talk to the ref. Yeah, Vassal just talk to the ref.
Yeah, they're playing now.
Yeah,
like I'm just a couple seconds in front.
Yeah, just a few seconds. I got Draymond to get the inbound pass.
Oh yeah, I'm about 4 or 5 seconds ahead.
Yeah. But, the bad thing in this game is the score should be more close to 85, 90 to 60 to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I knew this game was going to be a blowout because of what I set up the stream. Then when I saw the roster, I was like, damn. I don't even know if I want to do this thing. Because nobody's expecting Draymond to be Draymond of 2014, 2013. Nobody's expecting that. Right. Podziemski, he's starting to become a better player. His shot is finally going to drop, which is cool. LJ Cryer, still a rookie, still learning. His potential is crazy because he's actually really nice. Will Richards, great player, still has potential, but I think he still has confidence issues because of Kerr. Kerr has a thing about Paz, and I don't know what it is where Paz is like his favorite fucking player. So when Paz make a mistake, but it's reflected to somebody else, he goes after them. And I was like, and people are starting to see that. Like, my thing is like, shit, trade Paz, because Paz is the problem. It's not him; it's what Kerr and him.
Is it time for Kerr to go? Has he overstated?
I mean, to be honest, he might have. I mean, I know that he's not going anywhere until Steph leaves, but I would not be surprised if he were to be fired or let go. I would not be surprised because I know the ownership wants to progress.
Right.
But at the same time, I think the reason why they haven't is because whenever a coach that comes available that they might have wanted gets picked up really quick.
Mike Malone's still free, right?
I think he might be still free.
Yeah, Mike Malone's still out there.
Well, I know they wanted Brown because when Brown was with us, that's when we had our best defensive years.
Right.
And that's when we was like title strong. Like no matter what, we can always win. We can always come from behind.
Right.
But then when he left and he went to
Knicks.
He's the Knicks, right?
Yeah, I believe it was the Knicks.
When he got released from wherever he got released from, I know that was a target that I know they really wanted him. I know they want him because he's a solid, good ass coach, man. I like him. I liked him when he was with the second. I thought when the Kings got rid of him, I was like, you need to give some of those players, not him. He's not the issue with some of those players. But that was the Fox had control of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sound like your old cricket reactions? Yeah. Yeah, I like some of my old cricket reactions too. So thank you. I think we have some really good cricket reactions, especially because that was a lot of us just actually learning the game itself, and so it was fun to do. It was fun to do, and it's fun learning, but also fun like when we were completely wrong and people were yelling at us in the comments. This made it funny. It just made it funnier. But I'm glad. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you for watching as well. Hope you keep watching and just enjoying the ride. We're trying to get things back normal. Hopefully, crossing the fingers within the next 2 months, maybe 3, I'll have all my stuff here, and then we can get back to pushing it the way we go, the way we used to. Said, but Curry, the real GOAT. I agree. I think Curry is God's favorite player.
Is who? God's
favorite player.
Who?
Curry.
Is whose favorite player?
God's. A 6'2" dude doing what he did, the level he did, I think he's God's favorite player.
That's a good one. That's funny, yeah. This is so funny. This man killing me. You still watching it though?
Who? Oh, that's why there comes to a point where I stop answering his questions. I don't respond to him. And he knows it. He knows it. Because what happens is, so this, even though it's not going to happen, There's been a lot of games where the Warriors are down 15, 20 points. And he's talking. And then the tide starts to turn, and the Warriors come back and win by 2. And once they get the lead, you don't see him comment anymore.
Oh, he only comments when things are going bad, you're saying?
Yes. Only when they're going, because
that's different though. Normally people go on to comment when things going good. He's the opposite.
But I mean, but he don't like. At least he still comment, because he says so much negative stuff that when they flip the script, it's like, oh, I don't know what to say now. I can't say they're doing good because I've been talking trash for the first 3 quarters.
Wow, so I'm like, are you really a fan? They suck. Say, are you really a fan? That's why I can't watch Pelicans games. So it's frustrating.
I watched a couple just off stream, and they had a couple cool games where they got close to actually beat some teams. But they still got some pieces to get, and the coaches.
Yeah, they need a head coach.
Yeah.
They need a real head coach, and it ain't Borrego. They should have fired Willie Green. They shouldn't even let him start the season. That's what they messed up.
He should. I think
season.
He had his run, and he's when y'all got to the playoffs against the Lakers, and Zion got injured, and the next year they kind of fell apart. That's when they should have got rid of him. Because you give him a fresh start. Zion comes back with a new coach, new mentality.
Right.
And they could have pushed that a little bit differently, because when we saw that playoffs, and I say with my whole heart, if Zion doesn't get injured, they knock the Lakers out.
Yeah, they'll beat the Lakers.
100%. Because
was his come out game.
Exactly.
That was his coming out game right there, and he got hurt.
And you know his come out game when right before he got hurt, I forgot what the move he did on LeBron, and LeBron looked at him like, okay, I can't play you like I play everybody else.
Right.
And that's when you knew it. You knew it's like, I was actually getting happy for you. I was like, okay. But then he got injured. I was like, that's a wrap. Bro. That was a wrap.
And been down here ever since.
Yeah.
But man, I'm about to get on off here, man. Just want to come on for a while, man. Hey, everybody, hit that like button, subscribe, Real Fan Sports. Come on in, Sports Network. Also, join us Sunday, man. We got a Come On In NFL special pre-draft. We're doing a mock draft, but also we breaking down the off season, and we go draft. We're gonna do a whole first round mock draft, man.
You in these drafts?
Hey, it's draft season, baby. It's draft season.
I've never done a mock draft.
That's all right. Just be in the chat chilling. We got you. I got the Raiders, baby. I got a surprise pick for number 1 too. They gave it. I got the Raiders. I got a surprise pick for number 1. It ain't who y'all think it is.
Do not pick Ty Sampson.
I got a surprise pick for number. You got to tune in Sunday. You got to tune in Sunday.
You're gonna give us an experiment, huh?
Huh? Hey, you gonna like this experiment. You gonna like. Hey, you can't get it out, man. Come on, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
All right, don't work till tomorrow, brother.
Yes, sir. Later.
Peace. Once again, thank you guys for joining the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports. Shout out to Dolph for joining us. Dolph is he has his own channel as well. It's Keeping It Real Who That Sports, where he does Saints content as well as Pelicans content to a point. He doesn't really do it like that because he mad at the team, which is understandable. When your team playing bad, like our team playing bad, sometimes you don't want to talk about them. That's, truth be told, that's why me and Zach do multi-sports. We didn't want to talk about the Saints, and we didn't want to talk about the Raiders because there's points in the season you'd be like, I don't want to talk about this shit. but it's okay. Dolph is a great creator. You guys check him out. There should be links in the description. If not, if you go onto our page, we have a row of our fellow content creators. His channel is one of those channels. And also we have Come On In Sports Network, which is he is the CEO of, and it has a plethora of content creators that we all come together, form like Voltron, put on great content for you guys. So appreciate you guys for being here. And like I said, this game wasn't about saying if the Warriors could win the game. It was just more so to get you guys on and just have some words with you guys. The plan is to possibly come back tomorrow if my tablet doesn't explode on me. We have done some baseball. I think there's some baseball games tomorrow, or there's hockey games tomorrow. I have to look on once we get towards the end of this stream. I'll look on. Actually, I'll wait till I'll do it on my phone, so I won't change the screen. Where we at? But here we go. Excuse me, you guys.
This is a special presentation brought to you by the Come On in Sports Network.
Let me see. I think it wasn't NBA because we were doing NBA tonight. I think tomorrow's game is NBA on NBA TV. So we don't have NBA TV. Where is? Hold on. What the hell? Oh, and there's also boxing. I think that's supposed to be this weekend. I'm gonna talk to Dolph and see if he's doing it. Are you guys into wrestling, like WWE and all that stuff? Is that something that we should possibly get into? Me and Dolph talked about possibly doing it. Hey Daniel. Hey, what's up? Hey, what up, APC? How you doing, brother? How you been, man? I know, but you don't understand the Warriors have to win these kinds of games to scratch the Blazers and the Clippers. No, they don't. They don't. The reason the reason why they don't have to win these games. They're at a point where, yeah, if we get to play in, cool, we win some games, we possibly may be able to get into the playoffs. With an incomplete team, it's not a waste of time, but it's a waste of players and potential players, because now you're going to try to force them to play at a level that they're not prepared to play when they're incomplete. It's different if it was if they were just missing just Butler. We could make a true run with the other players that we would be missing. But we're at a position where this is more so giving the young players that are our depth pieces, our G League pieces. It allows them to get the experience that they need to have to be part of the game. Because also we're also not even playing with Gee's not playing. That's 20 points off the board right there. He has at least 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 to 6 assists. So that's a big part missing. So as long as we're missing pieces like that, it just makes it difficult. And I love to see the Warriors beat the Spurs. Yeah, we'd love to see that. But does it make sense to be upset if they don't? No, it doesn't. It's okay that they lost. It's okay. They're not going to win every season. They're not going to win every title. They're not going to win every game. And as a fan, you have to understand that. So I've been on a bushwalk. What's a bushwalk? I don't know what that is today. Can you tell me what a bushwalk is? Keeping my mental health good? Oh, you're just on a outside and about, clean air, getting some fresh air. Had a rough last weekend. I got you, man. Hopefully it's better this week. Hopefully the next weekend is even better as well. But I do appreciate you stopping by, man. I've been going live. I don't know if you can see it. I've been going live on my other channel. Are you into like Daredevil and Spider-Man, all like the comic books and stuff like that? Because if you are, we do watch parties. We've been doing watch parties for the new Daredevil series, Born Again season 2. We did episodes 2 and 3 late last night. So just kind of walking through like your forest or the bush, the walkabout type situation. I got you. Current score is 87-68 with 3:54 to go. Oh, nice little defense right there by the Warriors. Castle. Like, there's a lot of contact. No call though. But the Warriors, after the scrum, get the ball up, get the points. That was a hard foul, but no call. So I sent Kangaroo and Koala. That's pretty cool, actually. Says outside of the city area. That's cool, man. It's actually cool that you have that access to get to something like that to actually to do that. I know for here, like where my other nephew is, he's kind of, they say up the hill, up the mountain, but he's in an area where it's like that nice little foresty area. They have a lot of farmers out there, kind of up north, and he's up there right now. Kind of, he's working, but also kind of doing that where he's just not in the city, not in a the suburb, and it's pretty cool. Like I said, I hope that things get better for you, brother, and I appreciate you. And I'm glad you stopped by. Always, that's always good to see you when you come by, man. But if you're into movies, TV shows, my other channel is just nonfiction. If you come by there, you can come talk over there as well if you want to just chat it up. I just lost a friend. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I understand how it feels to lose somebody close to you. I hope that emotionally you can get back to a place of peace and some solitude. I am sorry to hear that. Definitely hugs and prayers for you, brother. Spencer with a shot of Wembanyama. That was it looked like it was a low shot. I thought Wembanyama was going to get it, but Wembanyama did not get the block. So it's 89-74, 2:33 to go. Once again, thank you guys for joining the channel. As Dolph said earlier, this is RealFansSports. My name is Nonfixion. Thank you for everybody joining us on X, those on Twitch, on Come On In Sports as well as the RealFansSports page as well. Tonight I'm watching Collinwood. Didn't somebody say? No, they said that was a different game. Who's Collinwood playing tonight? Versus Brisbane? I wonder if Zach's doing that game. I wonder if Zach's doing that. It's at 6:30 Australia time. So that's like what, 2 here? I always forget how far ahead you guys are. Because usually if I drop stuff on the channel at 8 something, that's close to your lunchtime. So if you're 6. So it's about like 1 a.m. for us, maybe 1 a.m. for us, or 1:30 a.m. 2:30 now. Oh, so 4 hours. Oh yeah, about 1:30. Yeah, okay, so I was right. On my other computer, I have a tab. When I click on it, it shows me the international timeline. So I see your time in Australia. I see like New Zealand. I see I have a friend in Kuwait. Then I see like USA, and it kind of tells you, okay, if it's this time in in New Zealand and it's this time in America. Because I always trying to wrap my brain around it, and I always forget. But I was correct. Because for because usually we would drop stuff and when we would release stuff, we release it between 6 something and 8 something. We knew that it was close to or around like lunchtime for some people. You said New Zealand's in front of us. Oh, as far as the time, okay, yeah. I think it. Yeah, I wasn't saying it in that order. I was just saying that's just the places that I had selected so I could see the times, because some of the content was New Zealand athletes, New Zealand players. So we would try to release it for everybody to watch, but also for New Zealand to be the first to have it on time. So current score is 96-79, close to the end of the fourth quarter. I mean, not necessarily a blowout like I was thinking it was going to be. Will Richards, little shot over Wembanyama, another easy 2. The Warriors are playing a decent game. They're not playing horrible. Oh, yeah, they're not playing horrible because the score is 96-81, but it's a respectable score. Let's just say that it's a respectable score. Spencer with the rebound. I don't even know who this kid is. I don't know who that is. Who is that? Nate Williamson? I don't know what that kid is. So no credit for me as a Warriors fan to the Spurs for this game. Not having. Okay. Fox. That Castle. Missed 3. 96-83 at the end of 3, which is impressive. A 13-point lead, which was easily 20 points just a few minutes ago. 20 plus points. So check your Discord again. I'll put photos today. Well, we'll do that right now. Oh, before I do, let me check. Where's the? It's weird because I'm looking on ESPN. I guess I'll do it on this one. It's not showing me the NBA Major League Baseball schedule. Yeah, let's do this first, and I will check that on my phone. I'll pull it up on my phone. Okay, so today is Wednesday. Thursday, oh, never mind. The game got postponed. I was going to do the Toronto. I think it was a Toronto and Chicago game. So, okay, so that's postponed. Well, maybe let's see hockey. The Sharks pulled it out over Anaheim. That's awesome. Celebrating with the top play. That's what's up. Oh, well, tomorrow is Thursday. We might do, I guess, Nashville versus Los Angeles or Utah at Seattle. Seattle, the Kraken could be good because I know Megan likes that too, that squad. I do owe. Oh, what was the team? I do owe. Not the Flyers. Damn. It was somebody I was supposed to do, but I got sick and I couldn't do the game. Well, maybe we do. If my tablet lets me set up a stream tonight, I'll try to set up tonight so I won't be doing it last minute like I did today. And tomorrow being Thursday, Friday, I could do the late game, but it depends on I have a few meetings Friday. So but Thursday we could do Utah at Seattle or Toronto at San Jose. Or Calgary at Vegas. I do like the Vegas Knights. San Jose Sharks is a team that I was definitely a fan of, being from the Bay Area. Nashville versus Los Angeles. I'd probably rather do either Toronto at San Jose, Utah at Seattle, or even Calgary at Vegas. One of those three, because they're all at 7 o'clock, and they're all on ESPN Plus, which I have. So I should be able to do any one of those. And then Friday's game, it's only 2 games. St. Louis, Anaheim. Man, I want that Anaheim mask that they gave the fans. That thing looks so cool. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me pull up the photos. I see I got messages in Discord, so let me pull it up. Cute little puppy. Oh, wow. Kangaroo. That's pretty cool. In the nature, that's awesome, bro. Nature's so awesome. Oh, the koala. That's cool. Now, how far is this area from where you live, man? Are you able to walk to here, or you just drive to here and walk around? It's hella kangaroo. That's crazy. That's hella cool. It's so many just posted. They're chilling on the block. That's pretty cool, bro. 10-minute drive from the city. Oh, wow. That's super close. Since it's so close, do you guys often have the animals coming to the city because it's so close? Remember Yama with the rebound. He's going to pull it up, gets it to Fox. Fox gets it to Harrison Barnes. Barnes with the easy 2 points, and they call a timeout. There was no help defense on the Barnes push to the rim. Said Timmons from not really. Okay. I was just curious. I know we see dolphins. That's pretty awesome. It's always cool to see dolphins. I know in on the West Coast, I've seen dolphins. I've seen whales, which is seeing a whale while you're actually in the water feels scary. But I wasn't like in the water. I was in a small boat. My grandpa's, when I was younger, he had a fishing boat. And we used to go fishing by one of the lakes, and that water is so rough because the military goes through there, and they go through with their big tankers, and then as soon as they come through the water, just start sloshing all over the place. So our little tiny boat just go all over the place. But I've seen whales in the water, in the ocean. I've seen dolphins. We used to fish a lot, so I've seen a lot of different sharks and all that stuff, but that's pretty cool. It's cool to see dolphins. Dolphins are so awesome. Oh, my leg. I see a brown snake. Is brown snake's one of the poisonous ones, right? Even though I know most of the things in Australia is poisonous. You said kangaroos are easy to find? I can imagine. It's probably an overpopulation, huh? It's like overabundance of them. Oh, my friend, I ain't seen Manny in so long. He's playing Overwatch. I can't wait to get mine. I wish I can get I wish I had money to get a PlayStation. A new PlayStation. But I'm probably gonna just try to build a computer when I get the cash. Or I'll just find the parts before the prices go too crazy. Well, like I said, once again, thank you guys for being a part of the channel. I'd like to get it back to the score. My head hurt a little bit. I think it's because I'm wearing these headphones. Oh, that actually was better. So don't get me started on petrol prices. Yeah, I was talking to Sinbad yesterday. He came through on our stream for Daredevil last night or this morning. What is this? Is that a message? If you can talk about what is this? Are you Hurricanes coach? Acadia Special Athletes join our league today. All are welcome. It says Acadian Special Athletes of Louisiana. Join our league today. All are welcome. It has game information. I need to message this person back because this is for April 17th. Accept the DM. Who is Bayou Hurricanes coach? This is the very beginning of the legendary conversation. Who is this? I need to figure out who that is. Yeah, that's Zach. Who is that? Hey, since I'm not talking about it, off right there. Actually feels a lot better. So you've seen the UFC chick got knocked out? Which one? Excuse me, you guys. Wemby with the Spencer. 103-83 with 10 minutes left to go to fourth quarter. Spencer's going to bring it down. Swings it across court. to Whoop. Nice little floater over Wembanyama. They finally getting smart on how to shoot around this guy. That one on Facebook. I have not seen the one on Facebook. I haven't seen nobody get knocked out on Facebook. Wembanyama drives. Just throws up trying to get out a foul. Nate Williams with the dunk. Oh, that's the kid, Nate Williams. That's the guy they got from the Grizzlies. Okay, yeah, I remember him now. So it was everywhere. Do you remember her name? I haven't been on Facebook. I posted a bunch of stuff on Facebook to like as far as reels, but I haven't like surfed it. Barnes loses the handle, goes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama throws it off the glass. Easy 105 to 87 to score. 8:54 to go. Do you know her name? APC? Spencer to Williams. No good. Wembanyama with 18 rebounds. Johnson misses the shot. Harrison Barnes with the rebound. Gets it to Fox. Fox for 3. No good. Rebound. Warriors gets it to Pat Spencer. Spencer looking to get it to Williams. Step back 3. Got it. 105 to 90. 15-point lead for the Spurs. Fox guarded by Williams. Gonna be a reach and foul on Will Richards. Hey, where is Zach? Zach is either he said, I know he switched his schedule switch. He's either asleep before he has to go to work or he's already at work. He could be getting up now to go to work. But how you doing, Vivek? Says Alex Grasso. Oh, let me look it up. I haven't seen anything. It was raining today, man. I ate some food for like a brunch and passed the hell out. Where is it? Oh, here we go. He said Alex versus Mace. Mace Barber. What says knockout of the year? Hold on. So do I need to react to this? Is that what you're telling me? It says knockout of the year. Hold on one second. Okay. Then I'll just keep it on my phone. I won't look at it yet. And then I'll try to see if I can do a reaction to it. If I can do it on my phone, I'll send it to our YouTube site, to YouTube. I might be able to do it if I can get the stream not to be glitchy. I mean, the stream not to be glitchy, then I'll do it here. Richards looking to drive. Good defense by Castle. It's going to be a foul. Actually, that's on Vassell. Sorry. Even though I don't think it was a foul, I think they just gave Will Richards the benefit. It wasn't a foul, though. 107 to 90 is the current score. Spurs up by 17. Spencer to Nate. Nate drives. Gets it blocked the first time. Gets it back up, but doesn't get it to drop. It's going to be a reaching foul on Williams against Castle. So you may have a great day, man. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great day, bro. And stay up. Stay prayed up. Things will get better. Once again, sorry about losing your friend. And if I'm live, you guys, as well as Zach, if we are live, you can always come through and talk to us, bro. Or message us if you need to talk in Discord. Appreciate you, brother. And have a great rest of your week. Hopefully we see you again. I'm going to try to be live tomorrow. I'm going to try. Castle with a 27-footer. It's good. 110 to 90. Even though they're up by 20, this game is not out of control like I thought it could be. I expected it to be out of control, but the Spurs are just playing just good enough to just keep the lead, which is nothing wrong with that. Cryer's free. It's gonna be a loose ball foul. Cryer shot. He actually gets pushed midair. Is he going against Vassell? I have not seen that person live. Oh my god! I thought that person quit streaming. Warriors spinning the ball. It's gonna be a reaching foul against Barnes. Against Nate. The Spurs fan says 977 still. That's what's up, Joey. Appreciate you. Nothing wrong being a real fan. You know what I'm saying? Be a real fan, even when they're good, even when they lose. Hey, congratulations. I'm a Warriors fan. I've been a Warriors fan my entire life. So, but I've also liked the Spurs at points. Definitely been a fan of Tim Duncan and the Admiral. You guys have a really bright future, bro. How do you think you guys are going to do in the playoffs? 113-90 after the last basket for the corner three timeout by Steve Kerr. Said, we got a great, yeah, you guys have a great young team. I personally hope they get out of the West. I don't want to see OKC, and I don't want to see the Lakers. Hey, Wembanyama all day. If it ain't the Warriors, hey, it's Wembanyama. If it ain't the Warriors and it ain't Minnesota, it's got to be San Antonio. That's who I want to see. And I know the Warriors ain't getting out there. They're not doing it. We got too many injuries. And like I said, I even made a short about it. You might have seen it. I feel that when it comes to the face of the league, I think there's two options. I think one is Anthony Edwards. I think two is Wembanyama. And I think the closest to what we have of the old school basketball is Anthony Edwards. So, so I say it's going to be hard to beat aggressive. Yeah, he's going to be hard to beat, especially because he gets the whistle the way he gets the whistle. That dude be at the free throw line more than he'd be actually playing basketball. He'd be on the free throw line more, he'd be on the bench. Ooh, shit. Sorry about that, you guys. Excuse me. But I think you guys have met them 4 times this season or 5, and y'all beat them 3 or 4 already. So I know the playoffs is a different monster, but you do still have the potential to beat them. I think if we get the Wembanyama that we know he's growing into be, or even a reflection of that, I think it could be crazy. And I think Castle's amazing. I love the fact that you have Fox and Fox is doing his thing. Harrison Barnes, as much as most Warrior fans have talked trash about him, he's still lightweight doing his thing. Nothing but props for him. I always say people like this: Harrison Barnes need to be feel proud. We had to replace him. We got KD, so he can't feel bad. We replaced him with KD. We lost him. We replaced him with KD. So I feel good. Like they needed me so bad, and they missed me so much. They had to get KD to replace me. That thrilling Dylan. What the hell? But it's the isolation Spurs. So do I still have to have MLB TV team I gotta look it up. How you doing, Tony? Tony Vlogs and Adventures. What kind of adventures are you going, Tony? San Antonio in second place after OKC. OKC with 60 wins, that says? San Antonio 57. Who's your squad, Tony? Every time I say your name, I think of that one like old school skit. And what's your name? Tony. What's your name? Castle. Fox. The Barnes. Long three, no good. Rebound Warriors. LJ Cry is going to bring it up. He said, what's your name? Crier with the three. What's your name? Tony. You know what, Tony? Fuck you, Tony. Fuck you. No. Says MMO. Says hi, I'm from Thailand. How you doing? How is Thailand? I've always watched like different videos people being that are visiting Thailand. And there's a couple of creators on YouTube that they do content from Thailand. One of them, he does music out there. He's a boxing coach. He's a trainer, and he does. He's a host like a club out there, like a club out there. So you do videos in game. You mean like in like video games? You create videos within video games? Is that what you're saying? If I'm understanding you, Tony, you might have to explain that a little better for me. You think Golden State gonna lose over 20 points? I mean, if they don't, it'll be like they lose by 18. Say so, you know, Rod Tang, Thai boxer. I've seen a lot of Thai boxers. I don't remember all their names. Okay, so you create videos inside. Are you like creating a story using video game content? Is that what you're doing? Like how Rust players create stories and use the game of Rust to tell stories sometimes, or like make up revenge plots against like the Zergs and all that stuff. the big clans from like China and Russia. Rod Tang, here. I don't have a pen. Here, I'll put it down. Rod Tang. Let me see if I can. Actually, I should have texted myself. Where is? There we go. You said Rod Tang. Rod Tang. That's it. Okay. And then Tony Vlogs. Tony Vlogs Adventure. You said yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, I watch. Well, what kind of games do you play, or video games do you play? I watch a lot of Rust streamers or content creators. I started about 2.5 years ago. One day I was watching. Oh, what's dude's name? Vicky, what up, home girl? About maybe 3 years ago. Take that back, 3 years ago. I was watching this guy named Nezer who does DayZ content, and then I used to watch him a lot. And then I was referred another creator. His name is William. William does Rust content, and I've been hooked to William ever since. I watch every video he puts out. He does such a good storytelling. And then I watch him. I watch Mimeo. I watch Zev. I watch so many of the big time Rust streamers. They do really good story content, and those videos be so long. But I have to be just watching stuff that it's hard to win without Steph. You know what, Vicky? It's hard to win without a lot of players. We're missing about 7 players right now. We have about 7 players on injury. I do patrol Play-Doh. Is that a game? I don't even know what that is. Not even being funny. I don't know what that is. He said KP might resign the Warriors. Oh, resign. Yeah, because if he's looking for like a major contract, which is probably what he's looking for, there's nowhere. I won't say nowhere, but I don't vision there a place that he can go to where he can get the big bag. And if I'm him, I give the Warriors a two-year window. I give them a team-friendly contract to see if I can probably get fully back to health and get to the point where I can go find a big contract. Or by the time I can sign with the Warriors, because they'll be off of Draymond's contract, they'll be off of Steph's contract, and they'll be off of Butler's contract. So they can rebuild with him, LJ Cryer, Moody, Gee. They can rebuild the team. And then, of course, they won't be, a title contending team, but they can be a playoff contending team. He's actually good when he's healthy. Only reason he's not playing now is that they don't allow him to play back-to-back games because he played the last game. So I got to go back to work now. 11:30 here. See you later. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming by. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on. Thank you for being here. My name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports, by the way of Come On In Sports Network. Oh my God, I cried. Yeah, I was watching the game live when it happened. It was sad. It was sad to see. So I never want to see the Warriors again next year get blown up at home. So, well, you're not realistic. Every team gets blown out at least once in a year. And if they have injuries, it's going to happen. So he just came back. Yeah, he just came back from rehabbing his hands. He got hurt. Yeah, I saw that game, Vicky. I was watching it. Oh, my legs. But currently, Warriors down by 21 with 2:54 to go. But I mean, like I said earlier, this was to be expected when you're missing Steph, Butler, Porzingis, Milton, Gee, CP2, Moody. Who else we're missing? That's 7 players. Seven players who out of most of them will be starting. So we have a shot next year. If barring health, that's the question, is barring health. And I think right now what they're doing with Steph is a smart thing. Just keep him out as long as they can and just say it's still his knee, because it's about next year. We pull him up, we put him in now. He tries to force it to get injured again. It could be even worse. So Wembanyama staying loose on the bike out there. Yeah, if everyone's healthy, I think we have a great chance. I think Curry should play 1 or 2 games. He might play 1 or 2 at the end, but I mean, there's nothing more because we're going to the play-in. I think because we're in 10th, we have to win 2 games. We have to win the first game. We have to win the second game to get out of the play-in. I don't know if they're going to play him. I don't know if I would play him personally. I don't know if I would. I think I'll keep him out as long as I can. As long as I can without getting in trouble, I'll keep him out. I'd rather him just be healthy for next season. Go to Germany, get your stem cells, come back, be ready for next year. Nice little up and under. 124 to 105. You said play in tournament is okay to play? Well, did they say he was fully okay to play? I know he's still not, in the game. This chair feels so low. But once again, thank you everybody for stopping by the channel. Really appreciate you. Don't forget, this is Real Fan Sports by way of.
This is a special presentation brought to you by the Come On In Sports Network.
So for what they're saying is the playing game we're going to play against Portland, which is that's not a team we want to play against, to be honest with you. That team, well, that version of the team now is different than the version of the team at the beginning of the season because, of course, when the coach went down, that team changed. Boys with the rebound, got 109 to go on the clock. You say he might play Sunday. Who do we play Sunday against Rockets? Oh, I would not put. That's notorious. They're gonna be playing dirty. So I wish the Warriors would have stayed fully healthy this whole year because we would have swept the Spurs in the regular season. Hey, you know, things happen. Sometimes players get injured. It's not under their control. It's just what happens, you know. The thing with Steph is he has a run, you know, basically called a runner's knee. And it was one of those things that was bound to happen because of how much he runs. He runs an average almost 2 to 3 miles per game. So it was bound to happen. It just happened to happen in year 17. We got lucky it was year 17 and not year 10, 11, 12. 127 to 113 as the clock goes down. You say, yeah, he played with the pain. Yeah, he did play with the pain for most of the years, most of those times, because he had gotten injured on that leg and that knee multiple times. But I think them holding him out is just like we need to make sure because we don't want to do how we end up doing Clay, how we end up doing KD, where we allow them to go back too early and they got injured again. And that's you don't want to do that, you know. San Antonio with the dub on a 10-game winning streak to end this game out. 127 to 113 is the final. So yeah, 41 points and 18 rebounds. Yeah, that's a great game. Great game. But once again, thank you guys for being a part of the channel. If you haven't already, hit that like button, depending on where you're at. Subscribe. Check us out. For those on X, it's youtube.com/@RealFansSports. We'll write that in. That's the actual channel, youtube.com/RealFansSports. Come check us out. Please, everyone, subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel. We because of the community that we have been building, we have got some attention from some people, possibly from YouTube. So that could be, depending on how it turns out, could be a good thing for us in the future, where we can just be more involved in what we want to do and how we want to grow this channel. So we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We thank you for being a part of it. Let's go close this out. But yeah, the game as a whole turned out kind of what we expected. We did not expect this game to be, like a game for the Warriors to come and take over. We expected them to have to make it a game, but they did the best they could with what they had. You know, you only have 8 players that none of them technically draft picks, except like Draymond, like an actual draft pick. But besides that, they played well. Seth came off the bench, actually did well. The guy we picked up from the Grizzlies, Nate Williams, he actually did well. Also, Yurtseven, the guy we picked up to be a rebound guy. This is one of the first time I see him play. He got 8 rebounds. Not a bad game. Played pretty good. He was able to keep Wembanyama off the boards. Wembanyama had no offensive rebounds, which was actually pretty crazy. Spencer came in, who played decent. He had some good assists. Could have done better. But Stephen Castle, amazing basketball player. He had 11 assists. Wembanyama had 18 rebounds. Wembanyama had 41 points in a historic game. He only played 29 minutes and had 41 points. And that's like Dolph said, he should wake up and average 40, which because of his ability, his height, he's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. And I hope that he continues to get better. I would love to see him, get a ring. I think he's good enough to get one and fight off the SGA and his crew. Just look over some of the stats. Draymond with 14 points, Nate Williams with 18 points, Cryer with 17, Podziemski with 14. Will Richards only had 2 in 26 minutes, not good. Malavi Leons had 5 points. Yurtseven had 17 points. Seth Curry with 12. Pat Spencer with 14. Coaching decision on Gee, Payton, Melton, and Moody. Another person, I didn't say Melton, did I? So that we had about 8 8 players who couldn't play, and we ran with 9 players, which is kind of scary. Wembanyama had 41 points, Champagne with 15, Fox with 11, Vassell with 8, Castle with 15. They had a good game, had a great fight. They did what they had to do to win. They didn't have to do too much, you know. The Warriors 47 minutes, Williams, 47 minutes. With the playing time, did I say Williams 47 minutes? Yeah, he played 47 minutes. Yeah, and for the most part, he actually didn't do that bad. He's another pickup. I think is gonna be a solid pickup when we get our team together, because he can play. He can actually play. And Crier's his first time starting, and it was 17 points. Not bad at all. Brandon only played 17 minutes, which I didn't get that. Didn't get why. He's our starting point guard. And Richards should have probably went to the bench sooner for Seth and let Seth play. Seth came in and got 12 points off the bench. But I mean, they had a good game. They did what they could, what they had to work with. You know what I'm saying? So can you really be mad at it? Say Warriors playing tomorrow? Yeah, but I will not be doing that game. That's like, just so people understand. I did this game because I needed to do a game. I was supposed to do a game yesterday, and I was supposed to do a game yesterday, but I couldn't do it yesterday. And so I plan to do this one. And luckily, I still got in. I got in a little bit late because my tablet was acting silly. But I try to do 2 to 3 games. I try to do 2 to 3 games a week if I can. Like 1 or 2 during Monday through Friday, maybe 1 on the weekend sometimes. But if I do one tomorrow, it'll probably be hockey. Trying to branch out the games and broaden out what we're doing. Because just like with Zach don't really like doing Pelican games. I don't really like doing Warriors games. I'd rather sit and watch them. I don't want to live stream them. But I said I was going to do one, so I did this one, even though I know it wasn't going to be the outcome that we wanted. You know, I think I ads over on Twitch. I don't have Twitch up. I can't have Twitch up and have StreamYard open. They kill the processor on this tablet. But let's see. But I mean, for the most part, they played well. They didn't give up, which I appreciate. They didn't give up. I appreciate that. They played with some heart and didn't play like down throughout the whole game. There was moments I think they kind of got away with some stuff because the Spurs weren't trying to blow them out the water. They were just trying to win the game. They weren't trying to do too much, not trying to overwork themselves, which is actually smart when you come against a team that's an inferior team because you see what they have on the roster. Like you play to get the W, not to kill a team, not to blow. You don't have to. But still. No, I was saying, when you talk about the Warriors game tomorrow, I say I don't plan on doing the Warriors game tomorrow. I don't like to do, personally, I don't like to really do Warriors games. I'd rather watch them and not do them because I just want to watch and enjoy them. Because I know, especially in this season, I just want to watch and enjoy it because I know things are coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? And I know they're not playing the best because they don't have all the players they need. They're not healthy. They're in a bad position. But I'm a Warriors fan regardless. But just like Zach doesn't like to do Pelican games, I prefer not to do a lot of Warriors games. I want to broaden out and do other teams because everybody that comes to our stream, not everybody's a Warriors fan. So we have Heat fans in here. We have New York fans in here. We have Minnesota fans in here. We all over that watch a little bit of everything. So it's just like when we do football. Like we try to do, if we do games, we do the Mondays, Thursdays. At the same time, we always try to make sure we do certain games because we have fans we have supporters on the stream that they're fans of certain teams. So we always try to do certain teams like Seattle, Baltimore, like, say we try to do that. It's the Saints. We try to do certain teams. I think there's Patriots. We have Patriots fans, Vikings. If we do a Chiefs game, it's usually because it's on Monday or Thursday. We We generally won't go out the way to do Chiefs games. That's just being honest. But I mean, like I said, overall, the Spurs performed what they were supposed to do. They're supposed to come in and win the game. The Warriors played with heart. They didn't quit. They didn't give up. They played with heart. Had a good game. Were they supposed to win? No. Let's be honest. Reality-wise, no. We said Travis is back. I'm so happy. I mean, I hope he comes back and plays to potential. Or play not to potential, but actually has a good season. Because last season, I thought he was done the way he was playing. The way he looked, the way he played, he just looked dejected. So, but I mean, it'll be interesting to see if Mahomes comes back. I know he's aiming for the September, but that's pushing it. Definitely pushing it and dangerous. But we're gonna call this a stream. Also, too, for those that are into movies and TV shows and pop culture, the other channel I have is the Nonfiction channel. My co-host, my nephew Nico, and we just got back to watching Daredevil over there. We're already watched the first 3 episodes of Daredevil. We'll be watching them on Tuesdays, sometimes Tuesday nights. And then we'll be working on a podcast that we're going to get underway to be over there on Nonfiction and also Ready Set Geek. So yeah, I hope he comes back to full strength. He's leaving. Well, I mean, yes, the stream is pretty much done. Yeah, I'm about to get off. You not streaming? Are you streaming or something? And plus, I need to get up and walk around. My butt hurts from this chair. This chair is not comfortable at all. And I've been sitting down straight for 2 hours. So not today. Yeah. It's so uncomfortable right now. I don't have my chair, my chair. So you having lunch with a friend? Sushi sounds good. I haven't had sushi in a minute. What kind of sushi you eating? I love sushi. Some good old sashimi. But like I said, as far as cooked one, cooked one. I like a lot of them. I mean, I've eaten the cooked sushis. See, I'm a fake sushi. No, you're just not ready for the freshly out of the water sushi, the raw sushi. Some of the raw stuff is good, especially when it comes to tuna and the salmon. Tasty. But they don't taste fishy. It just tastes good, put a little soy sauce in there. But yeah, so again, thank you guys for joining the channel. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Depending on where you're at, you're probably on X, so this go ahead and thumbs it up. Go ahead and go finish your lunch, girl. You can message me. Have a great scene. You have a great rest of your lunch, and you can finish your sushi. Send me a picture. Send me a picture. I want to see what you got. See a picture of Snap. I want to see what you got. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And this is pretty much the end of this stream. We're going to, like I said, call it a night. If I come back tomorrow, it will be doing a hockey game. There's 3 options tomorrow. We'll pick one of the 3. There's 3 games that's going to be at 7 p.m. It says on ESPN, so I do have ESPN. I have access to it, so we should be able to do that. And then that's Thursday. Friday, I'm not sure if I'm streaming. Me and Zach got a few meetings that we got to take care of. If I feel up to it, I'll try to stream either Friday or Saturday, and then keep Sunday free to work on some other stuff. So appreciate you. Love you guys. Thank you for being part of the family. And we'll definitely see you on the next one. All right, you guys. Peace out.
1, 2, 3. Come on.
I wish I could go to Cancun. I've never been to Cancun. I love you guys. Peace.